Hey guys, coming to you today from the comfort of my own home because it is terrible weather outside. But anyway, today I was asked if I would do a short video on how I go about teaching horses to take up a contact. So I thought it was important that we start from the very beginning, and of course that is our groundwork. Now I'm always very mindful of how I'm handling the lead rope and ensuring that I'm not teaching my horse to be dull to it. I want to teach the horse to be soft going forwards, going backwards and going sideways every time I pick up on that lead rope. Because if we think about it, one day that lead rope is going to become a rein aid. So if we have a dull horse on the end of a lead rope, we have a dull horse on the end of our hand. So once I have all of that groundwork out of the way, I've got a really lovely and soft horse, then I can start teaching contact up on the horse's back. Now before I get to taking up two reins, I want to make sure that my horse is really nice and soft laterally. So that's sliding my hand down, let's say the right rein first, taking up a contact, waiting for the horse to get soft and releasing straight away. So my goal is to get that horse thinking soft every time I pick up on that rein and not having any resistance in there. So I need that going both to the right rein and to the left rein. I'm going to do this at a halt first, and then I'm going to take it through into a walk, a trot and a canter, and I should be able to bend that horse softly down to a halt. Once I have that happening really well, then I know that the horse is prepared to be able to pick up on two reins. So for that, what I'm going to do from a halt to start with is I'm going to slide my hands down both reins, taking up a contact, and all the time thinking, is my horse getting soft to me? Now that might be just the tiniest little bit to start with, because remember that we're going to reward for a try in the right direction. So I'm going to pick up contact, hold and wait for the horse to get soft, and as soon as it does, I'm going to drop the reins and release completely. So telling the horse that that was what I wanted it to do. Now when I can pick up this every single time, and the horse's first thought is to get soft to my hands, then I know that I can start taking it forward into a walk, a trot and a canter. So again, following the same process, taking up the contact. If the horse goes to come to a stop, well, I know that then the horse has been taught to stop off a rein aid instead of a seat aid. So what I'll do there is I'll just apply some leg, and as soon as the horse goes forward, I'm going to release the pressure of the leg, so I'm not nagging at it. I'm going to keep on holding those reins until the horse softens to my hand, and as soon as it does, I'm going to release completely. Now I'm going to keep on following this process until step one, which is just simply picking up on the reins, is happening really soft and gently, and that the horse is really with me. When I have that, I can start to hold on to the reins for a little bit longer each time, until eventually I should be able to take a contact all the time and have that horse nice and soft in my hand without thinking about resistance or getting hard or heavy in my hand. Now I really love the way that Gareth Hughes puts this. If you haven't heard of Gareth Hughes, check him out. He's an amazing Grand Prix dressage rider from the UK. He trained under Carl Hester for about 8 years, I believe. Now he talks about the aids as the bit end of the reins talks to the horse's head, so that's laterally and vertically. The hand end of the reins talks to the horse's shoulders and which direction they're going to go, and of course our legs talk to the horse's legs. So I think that's a really important thing to have a think about, and of course ensuring that we aren't pulling on our horse's mouth to get them to come to a stop. Our horse should learn to come to a stop from off our seat when we bend them down to a stop in those early days, so that we're never having to confuse the horse by teaching them to get soft to our hands and as well as pulling them down to a stop. So anyway, I hope that helps in how I go about, a brief overview of how I go about teaching a horse to take a contact. See you tomorrow.